Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Davida with Medium of the Light Tarot. I am back with you for another messages from your deceased loved ones. I'm pretty sure this is number 21. I think I lost count on one of them. But anyway, you will not know which one to pick from this. You will need to go to the comments and the description and find the one that has the description that closely resembles with whom you're looking for. Now, I want to reiterate, as I say in all my videos, when I do the deceased loved ones, is that I am a medium. I don't need the cards. I just find them fun. And I think that your loved ones, they have fun picking them too. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so this is a number 1. We got cat. Easy does it. You know what to do. Don't stop. TikTok. Hope. And I don't do reversals in these. The Lovers. I watch over you every day. I was met by so many loved people. Sorry. Apparently I need to learn how to read again. It says, I was met by so many loving people. Mwah. How sweet. All right. Let's see. They're not all in frame, are they? Well, usually I pick them up anyway, so you will get to see them if it is appropriate to do so. It's a little better. This person picked this card here for the cats because they were very much into cats. And she says, and one might say I was a cat lady in life. And I find this one cool because there's a cat, and a cat down there. She's talking something about a cat sanctuary or cat shelter. She was very much into cats. She says she's dedicating this reading to her friends. She had lots of friends. She was very vivacious. Sorry, that's my cat. She's telling me something about she passed away of cancer. And I know that this title is going to be titled The Cat Lady, so I'm going to write it down now. Like she would wear quirky clothes. Yeah, she was just very positive and happy in life. She said sometimes she was almost like a pushover. And she was, with this because the cat card is intuition. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really small, but there it is. She's saying that she was very intuitive and very spiritual. She's drawing my attention to this. Dharma unfolding. Draw cool. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Sorry. It says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time. Take one step at a time to happiness. Dang, I can't read tonight. Bear with me, people. all the spiritual energy. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. She's saying that she thinks it's silly that people hold on so tightly to this physical reality when they're leaving, and that we all need to play more. She's saying one of her friends is thinking about stopping doing something. And her message to you is, don't stop. Don't stop. And she's also pointing out that us here in the physical reality are so into time, and I'm this old, or I've got to get this done, and my to-do list. And it's interesting because in my mind's eye, I can see that she's taking like this card, like it's a piece of paper, and she's crumpling it up. She's like, it's nothing, it's nowhere, there is no time. And she said that she really truly was met by so many loving people and family when she passed over. And she says because she was so intuitive and spiritual. Actually, I just saw this. It says surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. And what she was about to say is that she is a guide to a lot of you. She says she never, let me see here. What I'm getting is she never married in life. She had lots of loves. And she's blushing and saying, well, I had one that I really did care for. She's saying, oddly enough there, and I'm saying the oddly part. She's saying that soon the person will be passing over. And she's reiterating that there is no time. So soon is relative. That they'll be passing over soon and then they'll be together. She says she's going to take a little bit of a hiatus before she goes back into the physical, if at all. She's saying that she has advanced enough to where she doesn't need to keep reincarnating. That she has become more valuable on the other side. Kitty cat. Sorry, my cat's freaking out. She wants you to know that you know what to do here. Like, with this, you're thinking about stopping doing something, and then you're trying to figure it out. So you're searching for these, random messages on YouTube. Yeah, she just wants you to know that she's your guiding light here. And she wanted to remind you to call upon her. It says, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Yeah, she has a lot of charges now because she's in service. And it really does fulfill her. She was a happy person in life. And she's definitely a fulfilled, very, very fulfilled person on the other side. She's saying she graduated. And I'm asking her, what do you mean? Can you give me more information? And she's like, no, she really can't. And she says she's still trying to learn it herself, but she's doing some intense expansion of who she is energetically. And she just wants you to know that she's your guide. And if you needed that support, don't forget to call upon her. Now, she loves all of you. She was very, very well liked. A lot of friends. when she said, and some loves. I hope that that was helpful. Please comment if this person is your person, and give me some information, because I love hearing about it. You know, of course, I don't know who I'm channeling, and I don't even know who's going to come up until, you know, the cards are all laid out. So if you would like to get a medium session with me, the information is down below. And otherwise, thank you so much for joining me today, and we will move on to number 2. And let me get the timestamp here. All right. Number 2. Let me clear out the energy here. Butterfly, receptivity, sensitivity, listen to your intuition, time for a nap. That sounds good. I like that. I don't read in reversals. And just to reiterate, I am a medium, so I don't need the cards. I just think they're fun. And I always find it fun that how much they enjoy it as well, because they get to pick the cards, and then we go from there. Let's see, what can you see and what can you not? Let's pull these up. This was a very powerful feminine energy that's coming through here. It's interesting. It's like goddess energy. She hasn't been on the planet for quite some time. And when she was, she said she was a gypsy. She's one of your whoever is attracted to this. This is an ancestor. This is like a gypsy ancestor. I'm going to write that down. Okay. Because her energy comes forth very strong. She said that she hasn't come back into the physical because she needed to take a nap. And you're feeling lately like you needed to also. And I always take the messages and the noises around me, and my cat is drinking like crazy. Don't know if you can hear him. Yeah, I always incorporated that into the message. She's saying something about these fireflies, or that's how I'm taking it, like those, what are they, dragonflies? The ones that skim on the water? Oh, those are skeeters. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm picturing these guys where they go along the water. They swim around the water. She's saying that you need to let go of the criticism that you're getting right now. And then what is that saying? Let criticism or bad energy flow off your back like a duck. I am slaughtering this. Comment below what the actual phrase is meant to say. But she's saying, do not take in other people's negative remarks or thoughts about you, because you are sensitive. You have sensitivity. It says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So that's, one of her messages to you. She says that she has had a lot of iterations on this planet. And she's really drawing me, because each one, when it has an image of someone, they'll draw me to that one. And this one, it's feminine, 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 feminine. I mean, the majority of the cards have, did I get that one too? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of all of these, there's 8 that have women images in them. And she's really wanting you to know that you know your soul. You know that she's here to help you. There's probably even family lore about her, stories about her. She wants you to be in your power as well, with this sensitivity and letting other people's negative energy just slide off of you, not even absorb into your energy. She's saying that sometimes you're going to need to even be like a stone. Just let it, wipe off of you. I'm not even speaking well tonight, but you know what I mean. She says all of us are so connected. She says the reason why she's coming forth here tonight is because you are having an awakening, and she wants to assist you in doing so. She wants you to have the understanding that she has. She's saying, granted, you won't know the fullness of it until you are in the non-physical. But with her help, you can achieve greatness. She wants you to go into your passion. It says, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activity that ignite your passion and let it flow. This is another hearkening of let go of whoever's trying to bring you down or have you focus on negativity. And she wants you to listen to your intuition. She's like, just let these, what I just heard was chatty Cathy's, go do their own party, do their own fight, do whatever yappity yap they're doing. Let it go. Don't spend another moment on it. It's draining your feminine power. And to a certain degree, unconsciously, that's what they want. It says you have what it takes. If only you believe in yourself, thinking that you are powerless when you are not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So this is a real hearkening to feeling your power, calling upon that goddess ancestor energy. Yeah, to me, this is what I'm hearing her saying is she really wants you to connect with her. Ask and you shall receive. And she's saying that she's asking you to open your heart. She says the more that you can open your heart to yourself and into your own love, like when you do that, it's going to be amazing. I mean, look at the passion that this woman is feeling. And I just noticed for the first time, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but right in there, it's like an egg with cherubs in it, or a broken egg, I think. Can't really quite tell. But there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of, like awakening. She's very excited to work with you. She's been waiting for this, and others have been waiting for this also. And with her talking about all this feminine energy, all of us have, masculine and feminine within us. So if you're more masculine, she's asking you to bring in more of your feminine. I'm just listening to what she's saying. That's why I'm quiet. Now she's going into more of a universal message, not just from her, not for her ancestors or predecessors. She's throwing a lot of energy towards everyone who's watching this and listening. And she really wants you to know that divine things are in the works. Life and love is expanding as we speak, as we utter words, even in the most commonplace. So use your words wisely. I hope that was helpful. Whew, that one's a little hard for me to come back from. She had some great, powerful energy. And this was the one that I was focusing on. All right. And now, last but not least, we're going to go in to number 3. All right. We've got the rhinoceros, Mother Mary, patience, improving health, to be fair, peace of mind, 7 of wands, 7 of winter. Let's move these up actually. The king of autumn, don't be afraid. You always, I always give you good night kiss. Ooh, sorry. Ooh. Apparently I need to go good night. So I always give you a good night kiss. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. The Master Jesus, which is forgiveness. Let's see, these are not showing. So I shall move them here. And let love be your beacon. Now, as a reminder, anybody who hasn't seen my videos before, I'm a medium. I do not need these cards, but I think it's a fun way to hone in and focus in on energy, and they get to choose them too, so it's kind of fun for them and for me. So, they're bringing my attention to this card here. The King of Autumn, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. It's interesting. What I'm getting is this person's energy is very assertive and confident. They were very much an ego in life. Very much into physical accomplishment. Finances, home, the car. I'm hearing that he was an uncle. And he himself had 2 kids. And he's saying the reason why he said uncle first is that, a niece or nephew will find this first. And he's asking that His children know that he tried to be fair. But with his ego and his bravado, it was hard for him to do so. He made some final decision choices on the will that was not very popular. And for that, he regrets it. Now, since he's out of the physical, he sees the folly of his ways. He was a bit bullheaded. Not that this is a bull, but yeah, he didn't understand moderation. He was very single focused on excesses of money and status and ego. And he's like, but now that I have passed, he's getting towards this. And he's experiencing amazing, amazing things. He wants you to know that he loves you. And he's saying he's working on a miracle for you. Because he's saying since he's been trying to kind of go into more and more giving spiritual energetic kinds of things, since he's not in the physical anymore, he wants to help you create a miracle in your life. He's funny. He's like, go bold or go home. He was bold in life and he's bold in the non-physical. And he's saying something about there was a conversation that the two of you had where you were kind of debating with him about, where's your peace of mind? You're constantly chasing after all of these physical things. And you guys had a debate about it, and he wanted to bring that up because he's like, now I have peace of mind. And he understands what you were talking about. Yeah, he's kind of bringing back to there was arguments or some kind of a riff with the will. And that there was some bickering and fighting happening. And he is sorry for that. It seems to me like he's talking to a son, that he's so thankful for how patient you were with him, because he was a very rigid man. And he's saying that when you were a child, he always gave you a goodnight kiss, and he still does it. That's sweet. He's saying to a certain degree, he thinks it's ironic because there's a choice that you need to make, but you're being rigid about it. It says, there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So he's asking you to, reevaluate. And not be rigid in your thinking about this choice you're trying to make. And here's a forgiveness card. He does, there's things that he wants to be. He could have done things better. He could have done things more even, how is he saying it? Some heavy-handed. He's saying there were some things where he He could have not been so heavy-handed about something. He was kind of hard on you. And if you could learn to forgive, it would help both of you. It says, you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Wow. It says, let love be your beacon. He's like, you tried to show him in life. And it wasn't that he was a horrible person. He's like, I most certainly was not. He just wasn't as fun-loving as he wished he would have been. Because he was too concerned with the materials world and the upkeep of it. He said to a certain degree, he was scared. But he tried to pretend like he wasn't. He didn't want to lose what he had. I think there was an instance when he was young where he experienced poverty or watched someone experience it at a deep level and didn't want to experience it in life. And he's like, I certainly did not. And he's going back to the rigidness of mind for you, still being in the physical. It says, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limited thoughts about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. That is beautiful. Wowzers. And he's just projecting a lot of love. He's sending a lot of love in your direction. And he was saying for the niece or nephew who finds this and then passes it on, he wants to thank you. He thought that you were a fine, fine person. And that's very indicative of something that he would have said in life, is what I'm hearing. Let's see, I think I covered all the cards except for this one. I think this is for you, niece or nephew, more like a niece, I feel. That either you or someone in your life is going to be having improving health. Because he's also talking about expect a miracle. And he's like, I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to the man. That is a beautiful healing card. Let me get the glare out. All right, he loves you. He's so glad that he was able to come through here. And he's just sending lots of relaxing love. And he's so proud to have you as family. All right, you guys, I hope that was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. And comment down below how this resonated with you or not. And I will see you next time on Medium of the Light Tarot. Bye-bye.